What's up guys, Fortune here with Jackalmen Games, bringing you our second Pokemon trading card game online tutorial video. This one is mostly going to be focusing on what the next step after getting your account set up will be. Full disclosure, there are going to be a couple of things before we get to that part, mostly to do with packs. The newest set has just come out, and that is Cosmic Eclipse, and I have gotten well over 100 codes all scanned in and ready to go. Along with those codes, I've gotten a few other things. So, just for fun, I figured that I'd go ahead and check out our collection. I think I just clicked on the wrong button. You're probably going to see me do that a lot. But I'm going to head over to our collection and check out all of the packs that we've got. So you see I've got 178 Cosmic Eclipse, and then a handful of other ones that have kind of appeared on my account, either through scanning or just random things. So what I was going to do real quick to start us off is open up all the packs that are not these Cosmic Eclipse, because those Cosmic Eclipse ones are going to be in their own video. So let's go ahead and open up the Celestial Storm and see what we get. General heads up, you probably don't want to be opening up any packs that are tradable, that are not locked, because you can use them as currency in game. But we are just kind of doing this for fun, so I don't mind it too much. Alright, let's see. Did we get anything good out of our commons and uncommons? We did get a reverse Begone and an Exploud, so nothing great. Alright, on to the next one. We got Lost Thunder to open up now. And let's see, it's been a long time since I played the game, so I'm honestly not even sure what's in these sets, good-wise. Just kind of looking for anything shiny. We did get a double rare pack, so that's pretty good. Alright, we got a reverse White Kyurem, which is nice, and we got a Lugia, however you say it, GX. So, not bad. GXs are always good. I don't remember if this was a trade locked pack or not, but I think it was, so nice to add to the collection. Alright, what else did we have? We've got a Team Up pack to open up. Team Up has a lot of really good cards in it. It was the first set to have Team Up cards, so we could get some good ones out of this. We did get a Return label, which is alright. Put a card from your opponent's discard pile into the bottom of their deck. And then a Nidoking, so failed on that one. Alright guys, we've got a couple more packs to open. We've got some Ultra Prism. And that one's going to give us a Looker, which isn't bad. Got a Reverse Bronzong and a Drapion, not great. Alright, next pack. Let's see, that's a nice little Eevee art, Shieldon, Shinx, and a Roserade. Alright, last one of the Ultra Prism, I think it was the set. Got a Gardenia, another Eevee, and a Lucario. Alright, so just a couple more packs left to do. Gonna go ahead and open up these Unified Minds packs. And it is worth noting that whenever you're opening up packs, it does open up your locked packs first. So if I were to open this one pack up and stop here, I would still have two more that I could trade. But we're not quitters. So we get a Reverse Leopard and an Arachnid. Alright, two more to go. And, ooh, Earringing Bell, Reverse Murkrow, and a Talonflame. Alright, one more chance. Give me something good. Alright, we did get a Great Potion, which is pretty nice to add to the collection. A Reverse Stunfisk, and a Galvantula. So, those are some pretty bad packs, not gonna lie, but that's why you trade packs, not open them. Alright guys, so after that tutorial, you might be wondering what the first thing that you want to do on PTCGO is. 99% of the time, it's going to be doing theme deck battles with the AI, which I'll explain in just one moment. But something that you should be aware of is your daily challenges. I'm not sure if it gives you a random challenge every time you start off, or if it always starts off with a water, but you want to check what challenges are active, and make sure that you can complete those. So for instance, I right now need to win one match with a theme deck that contains a water Pokemon, so this video will be about us playing some games with that water theme deck. So, in order to do that, we're going to head over to our Trainer Challenge tab. and we have a whole bunch of trainers, AI trainers up here that we can play that I believe get slightly better as you go on. There are multiple tiers. There's Gold, Platinum, and City Championship. And also, if you beat a AI with 4 different decks in a row, you get a pack for beating them. So that's some fun kind of reward, but it does get kind of grindy and mindless after a while. Up to you really whether or not you want to do it. So anyways, we needed to take out a couple of opponents with our Hidden Depths deck here. So we'll go ahead and start off with Zach, who's playing a colorless deck, and see how Hidden Depths works. I will probably be doing a video on each theme deck just to kind of explain what they are and how they work. But that'll be coming in the future. What you do need to know right now is that you start off without a fully unlocked theme deck. So as you go through and play, I believe each theme deck requires 7 wins. You will need to, or for every win, you'll unlock more cards into it. Once you finish those 7 wins, you'll get the full deck ready to go. So we started off with just a Doduo. We did get a Dive Ball though, which lets us search for water Pokemon. And let's see, Skyla, search your deck for a trainer card, so that's not bad. And then we also got some energies. So we got a pretty good first turn setup. Let's go ahead and get Porygon down. We'll Dive Ball. Probably want an Articuno. I assume there's an Articuno in here. If there is, it looks like it's prized. That sucks. I don't see a Gyarados, unless that's also prized. So, what do we want here? I guess that we could go for Vaporeon, but then I would have to hope that I draw into an Eevee. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get a Vaporeon into our hand. Our supporter for the turn will be a Skyla. And we will look for the Great Ball so that we can pull that Eevee out. I'm going to discard... oh no, never mind. Great Ball is not the ball that I thought it was. I thought it was the one that you discard 2 and search your deck for Pokemon. Not as helpful. We'll go ahead and get Psyduck out. Alright, and just to be able to attempt some attacks, we're going to throw an energy down on Doduo and see if we can't double stab this Dunsparce. And we get 1 heads, 1 tails, 50-50, best that we can shoot for. We get the 1 damage down and move on to my opponent's turn. He does get Sparkling Robe and an energy down, so he gets to second bite me for 10. What does Sparkling Robe do? The Pokemon this card is attached to can't be affected by special conditions, and second bite is 10 plus each damage counter on my opponent's active, so it gets stronger as it goes. Okay, it's not too bad. I don't want to put another energy on Doduo. I really don't want to put an energy on anything that's out here if I'm being real. But I guess that we'll go ahead and start loading up Psyduck. Put another Doduo down and stab again. See if we can't get 2 heads. We got 1 again, another 50-50 shot, puts the opponent down to just 20 health. And he starts building up his Lickitung on the bench, which does a decent amount of damage for a themed deck Pokemon. We do get a Goldeen, but at this point I've already started loading up Psyduck. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get Psyduck's attack ready. And let's see if we can't kill Dunsparce. Another 50-50. Alright, this time his attack's doing 30 damage, putting me at KO, so that's kind of sucks. He gets an Acrobite, gets to look at the top 2 cards, discard 1, pull 1 into his hand. Gets another energy down on Lickitung, which means he will more than likely be ready to attack when he comes out, which means that he will be 10 off of KOing Psyduck in 1 hit. Alright, I got a Magikarp. Let's see, how much does Fisherman do? 4 energy. I've got 1 in there, so I will not use Fisherman yet. I'll just go ahead and Stampede for the KO. If we had gotten 1 more heads from Doduo, I've been a lot happier with the state where we are right now, but not too bad. I want to say that this deck runs both Articunos and Gyarados, and they're both prized, which is pretty bad for me, but that's alright. I didn't realize that this was a flip a coin attack, so that was super good for us. I know that there are Seekings in the deck, so I'm going to go ahead and start building up Goldeen to get that ready to attack when I can evolve it, and we'll get 20 damage down onto Lickitung. Alright, he does get the double Bidoof down, and a heads for 50 damage onto Golduck, or Psyduck, excuse me. Bidoof does 10 damage and can prevent all damage done to him, so not too bad. We'll go ahead and get another energy down. I'm not sure what Seeking's attacks are right off the top of my head, And we'll go ahead and get this down too, because it's likely we'll have a bench spot opening up soon either way. We'll get another 20 damage down onto Lickitung and see what happens. He gets a Snorlax down, and a Heads on Lunge to KO me. Let's see. Lunge cannot one-hit KO Goldeen, so I'll go ahead and throw Goldeen up. Although it can after I attack, which is not good. We'll go ahead and Fisherman the energy back. And put one of those energies down on my next Goldeen. His first attack only lets you look through your deck. That's interesting. Alright, so Reckless Charge for another 20 damage, 10 to myself. Let's see if he gets that Heads. If he gets a Heads, we're in real bad shape. Didn't get it though, so we're still okay. Got another Goldeen, not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some evolution so I can start hitting for a little bit harder than 20 a turn. He's about to start hitting for a lot more than 20 a turn, so... And there's the KO on our Goldeen. And we will get a KO on Lickitung this turn. I guess that I'm just going to be putting energy on Magikarp, hoping that I draw into a Gyarados from this KO. Oop, almost clicked the wrong one. We got a Max Revive. Puts a Pokemon from our discard pile on top of our deck. He gets an Evolve into Lick-Lily, and a Gnaw for 10 damage from Bidoof. Alright, we finally got our EV down. We don't have a ton of energy, so that kind of sucks. We do need 3 for this to actually be able to do anything. So let's just go ahead and Reckless Charge for 20 damage and 10 to myself. He goes for the Scrunch, gets the Tails, so I get to do some free damage this turn. I do get another energy down onto Eevee along with an evolution. So now I can start hitting for a good bit of damage, and we'll Reckless Charge for another 20. So that's kind of where the AI starts to show its weakness in this game. Scrunch doesn't really help his win condition any here. If he had put that energy down onto Snorlax, as well as that energy, then he'd have this big attacker ready to go on his turn. He did get the Heads on that, which kind of sucks for me. How does this work? Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during my opponent's next turn. Okay. So, we're not going to Reckless Charge, because it would do nothing to him and 10 to me. And I will just go ahead and pass turn. Yes, pass my turn. The game trying to talk me into attacking. He's going to Repeat Ball for another Bidoof. Good old Bidoofs. And a Scrunch does not get him the protection that he needs, so I'll get another bit of damage down this turn. He doesn't have any big attackers ready to go unless he has double colorless energy in his deck. Honestly not sure if that's a thing or not. I think I am going to go ahead and retreat to bring out my Vaporeon though, so I can start hitting for a little bit more damage. And I'll go ahead and put down another Eevee just for fun. And Vaporeon will get the KO. And give me a Max Potion. That's super handy, actually. Alright, so he sends out the Lick-Lily, which isn't going to be able to attack at least until next turn. When it does attack, it'll deal 50 damage and discard a random card. Hey, there's our Seeking. So it turns out that Seeking only needs one energy anyway, so good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and get 70 down from Hydro Splash. And if Zach gets another energy down on Lick-Lily this turn, we'll play Max Potion, assuming that it doesn't get discarded. He doesn't, though, so we are in the clear. We don't really have anything that we want to search for or revive, so we'll just go ahead and go for the KO. And we get a Magikarp. Alright, so Snorlax comes out. That is a 2-hit KO, but he will take 2 turns to power him up to hit me, which he's not going to be able to do, so I think we're all good. I'm going to go ahead and throw another energy down on Magikarp and Hydro Splash. Just a couple more turns and I think we got this one in the bag. Another AI mistake there. Should have put that energy elsewhere because he is about to just die. We'll throw this energy on here just for fun, and then Hydro Splash for the KO. And we got a water energy. So I wonder if Articuno is in this deck. You know what, it might not be unlocked yet, so that might be why it's not here. Let's see. Another energy here for fun. Hydro Splash. Honestly, should probably be putting my energy elsewhere because I don't think there's a Gyarados unlocked in this deck now. But we're just having some fun. He does yawn me to put me to sleep, so in between each turns I have to flip to see if I wake up, and I did not just then. Does Max Potion? It does not restore me. I don't know. No, you can't retreat for sleep. Alright, let's throw an energy down here for fun. We'll do a Skyla, see what we can pull out. In is super good. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's grab that for next turn. So last is special, let us draw 4 minimum. And we don't need to do either of those. So I guess we just end our turn. And we are still asleep. Alright, so I'll get to draw 5 cards with my supporter next turn. I get woke up, which means that I'm getting my KO, so I don't need to do anything else other than just go ahead and end this game. Let's see what our last prize was. It was a water energy. Alright guys, so there's our first win. Like I said, the stars represent how many times that you've beaten him. Once you get to 4, you get a pack. We unlocked a Seeking, and we completed our Diving In challenge. Got ourselves 25 gold, and some experience towards leveling up on our water experience track. You've completed your first daily challenge. You'll gain a new daily challenge each day after you complete one. Make sure to check back tomorrow for your new daily challenge. And we got our Burning Attack challenge now. So now, same exact thing, but we're wanting to swap over to our Fire deck. But alright guys, let me see, give me 1 second. It's only been about an 18-minute video so far, so I think we're going to go ahead and continue off. Let's take care of our next challenge with a Fire deck. I don't want to do Fire, well, I guess we can do Fire versus Fire, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll play Born of Fire against Mick. Mick asking if we're ready to play. We definitely are. Born of Fire is a pretty fun deck. Alright, so what do I want to get started? Unfortunately, I don't know what evolutions are in my deck yet. I'm going to assume that there's a Rapidash, so let's put him out there in case we draw into it. We'll put a Vulpix and a Meowth down. I'll probably be powering up Meowth, but we will put our first energy down onto our Ponyta. We do get another Ponyta. We can search our deck for a Pokemon level 90 and reveal it, add it to our hand, HP 90 or less. Alright, so now we get to look into our hand, into our deck. We've got a Snorlax and a Tauros, but no evolution cards unlocked, so that's good to know. No evolution cards. So what do I want to add here? What hits the hardest? Bite for 20. Fury Swipes technically. Alright, yeah, let's go with the Growlithe. And we'll go ahead and attach our first energy to Ponyta so we can start dealing out some small amounts of damage with Live Coal. And I could have gone Burning Flames there because I'm low on energy. That might have been the smarter move, just to go ahead and get some into my hand. But my opponent wastes a Super Potion on 10 health. So, it's alright. Super Potion heals up a 60 damage and discards one of your energies, which he just applied. Steven, search my deck for supporter and a basic energy card, reveal them, and puts them into my hand. So let's go ahead and do that so I can get me a fire energy out. And a Sycamore, so that I can get a new hand of 7. Sounds good to me. We'll go ahead and put this energy here. And that heals 20 damage. Let's go ahead and Live Coal for 10. Alright, he does get a Fireworks off for 30. which means we are dead next turn if we don't heal, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to get a Taurus down. Taurus does 30 damage times the number of heads for each damage counter on this Pokemon. That's not bad. I think, honestly, I want to go ahead and Sycamore and see what I get. We got a Pokeball, so let's see if we get heads on that. We did not, so we don't get to search our deck. I will put one energy here. The weakness thing's not going to matter, and nothing else in my hand really matters. I am going to Burning Flame, or Returning Flames. Oh, snap. Is that for my discard? That's what I get for not reading. I thought that it just drew him from our deck. That would have been too good. I understand. Alright, he does get an Evolve down with Yawn. He puts me to sleep, but no damage done, so no harm. I do stay asleep in between turns. I did not draw into an energy, so just for fun to get it out of my hand, let's throw this down and pass turn. I did wake up. Let's see if he yawns me again. He more than likely will. But joke's on him, I wake up and get to deal 10 damage. I might just go ahead and swap out to Taurus. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start getting some more damage out there before he gets a board built up. We'll take down for 30 and 10 to myself. He puts me to sleep, but I toss a head, so I'm back up. I do get another energy. I'm going to go ahead and place it here. And this does 30 damage per damage counter. So if I can get that other energy down, I'm already doing more damage than Takedown does. So, assuming that I wake up next turn, I will get a KO with Seething Anger. He yawns me, but I wake up 3 heads in a row. Lady Luck loves me. I'll go ahead and pull this to pull the energy back into my hand, since I didn't draw into one. Attach it, toss down an EV just because, and then we'll go for Seething Anger for 60 damage. Oh, no, never mind. See, I really need to read. You flip a coin for each damage. So if I get 2 heads, it's 60. That's okay. He gets an energy down and Grass Fires. Discards a grass energy attached to my active Pokemon. I have none, so we're going to Seething Anger and see what we can get. And 50-50 shot gets 30 damage down. So with one flip, it's the same as my 1 energy attack with no drawback, so could be worse. Another Grass Fire that does nothing for our opponent. And we draw into another energy. I'm going to go ahead and get this one down onto Growlithe in case Taurus gets knocked out. We'll Seething Anger for the KO. There we go. Double heads. And we do get Giovanni's Scheme, which means our attacks deal more damage this turn. Or I can draw until we have 5, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Torkoal does have a ton of health, but thankfully we've got Giovanni's Scheme and we now flip 4 coins. So unless we get 4 tails, we're going to be doing some good damage this turn. Alright, let's see what we get. So we got 2 heads, and with the bonus for Giovanni's Scheme, we deal 80 damage, which puts him into knockout range next turn. He does Blacksmith, which allows him to attach fire energy to his active, so he gets to hit us pretty hard this turn for 80. And that knocks us out, and he has to discard an energy. He is only 20 away from KO, so I'll go ahead and send Growlithe up. And I don't know if anything in my hand is something that I want to play. I've already got one of each of them down, so not really. Let's just go ahead and bite. Get that KO. We do get an EXP share, which is really nice. Basically, whatever that it's attached to gets one of the energies when my active dies, off of my active. Grassfire does nothing for him. We do get a Lysander, which lets us swap out one of our opponent's benched Pokemon. I think we're just going to go ahead and... Let's see, you're a coin flip, aren't you? Yeah. Let's go ahead and put the XP share here. And we'll go ahead and get 20 damage off from Bite. I don't know how you bite a slug made of lava, but Growlithe's is getting it. He is going to be able to get off a ram on us, which is going to hurt pretty bad, but it could be worse. We can put this here for fun, and then bite for another 20. And then he grass fires. Okay. We'll attach here, start building up Meowth, and get another 20 damage off. So since he didn't get an energy that turn, that means that he's only maximum going to be able to get 30 damage on us, but he can't even do that, so we're pretty much good to go at this point. Sycamore lets me discard down, which I think I'm going to do because I don't really want anything in my hand. And we draw into a ton of energy, and here's what I was looking for. We'll attach an energy, and then bite for the KO. So now we have a strong Snorlax that's getting built up on the bench, just in case we need it. We do get a Stadium, which allows us to discard a Fire or Fighting energy and draw 2 cards. Ooh, well, alright, he's just going to discard an energy from my active, which means that we're going to have to do that to continue attacking through. Yeah, I don't want to give my opponent access to that. I don't really need to use Level Ball. So now at this point we're just in a damage race. Both dealing 20 damage. 20, 40, 60. I've got a couple of turns, so let's go ahead and keep getting Snorlax leveled up. We'll drop town map. We can see that we have a Stevens and an Arcanine. That's good to know. And we'll get another 20 damage. I don't think that we're going to get the KO before Growlithe goes down, unfortunately, which means that Arcanine's not really going to be helpful. We are going to get Snorlax ready to go before he has to come out. So that's awesome. We get another 20 damage down onto Torkoal, and we're going to take a KO next turn. Slugma does evolve into Magcargo. Now he's ready. I'm going to go ahead and retreat and get my Snorlax out there and use Knock Away. Knock Away KOs the opponent. I'll go ahead and take Arcanine just for fun so I can get an evolution down. And if I can flip a heads, then I will KO my opponent and take the last prize this turn. He gets an Evo Soda down, but it's on to his bench for Combuskin. Alive Cold deals 0 damage. We'll attach an energy. We'll attach Arcanine. Play this for fun. And then see if we can't get that KO this turn. We did get the head, so that's GG. Victory! And we unlocked our Rapidash. Alright, so we completed that, got 25p, got some experience onto our fire, experience track, and are moving on to our next. Alright, so I think because of the timing of how this video is, it happened to be going into the next day, so it went ahead and gave me the next day's daily challenge. But because it is technically a daily I can't talk. It is technically a daily challenge, so we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to show off this Crushing Current deck and get that off and going. So, alright guys, that was today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll have at least one more of these tutorial types of videos going, and then I'll probably do some off-screen grinding to unlock these decks. Once that's done, I'll probably do a deck profile on each one, maybe a couple more AI videos before we finally move into playing other players. But right now, our main goal is to get this number up to 500 so that we can come into the store here, go over to this theme deck section, and you notice that all of these are good 500 gold. So as soon as this number here hits 500, we're going to start picking up one of these and using that to kind of take down some actual players in theme format. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
We hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click the link below to join our Jackalmen Games Discord channel, where you can be a part of this amazing community. If you'd like to support Jackalmen Games, click the link below to check out our Patreon. See you guys there.